And then by the end of this pod, and I don't talk to them.
Shit, last year I tried to do a piece of Mama Maria's motherfucker.
So backed up.
Yeah, boy, I just sat there.
Say I just sat there.
Turn it down. There we go with that.
Do 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 do.
And then you know I go there because
we live.
yeah, that's nowhere from down the street from the house. You know I'll do that one in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no doubt.
Get right back on 83 and go home. How you guys doing out there today, man?
One wonderful viewer.
One wonderful view. You feel me? You know what I can't wait till you really start looking into that Indy 500. I'm really like I really want to take that trip down there and like spend the whole day down there, like spend the night or whatever, just to see it, just to see a different experience. You feel me?
I was in Indy last night. So what? Yeah.
How was it?
Getting them in. I went to go see my cousin again.
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah, we kind of made it like a family trip. Actually, my
One
mom.
or two cars?
Shit, 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom, my aunt, and my grandmother, they rode in one. I wasn't even really supposed to come, but
Okay.
I just, ended up tagging along. So I rode by myself, my cousin, and my 2 sisters. They rode all together, and then I ended up catching up to them. You know what I'm saying?
You was pushing it. You by yourself?
Booking it, yeah. I just wanted that kind of solo ride. But we ended up meeting up at the 175.
175. I'm trying to see what
That's like a Love's over there at the 175. And
I know exactly what you're talking about, like in the mountains.
yeah, yep. And then
My favorite one is 178.
178, that's your favorite one?
Because I go to that Wendy's there. I go to that Speedway there, use the bathroom all the time. And I just do that because I eat breakfast at that Wendy's every Saturday. Go get me 2 sausage biscuits, egg, cheese.
There you go.
Oh, hey,
We blurring out numbers, this, interstate shit. But yeah. So met them there, and then they followed me all the way back, all the way to Indianapolis. Go, see my cousin again, and then my mom and sisters and stuff. We were all rolled back at night. I didn't get back until like 2:15.
Oh, 2:15. Oh, that's what time I went to bed too. You rolled back by yourself too?
No, my mother rode back with me, and my cousin tailed me.
Okay.
And then at the South Holland Oasis, the girls, they got in the car with me, and I took everybody home.
Okay. That's
Went to
what's
the
up.
crib. Hell yeah, tired, boy.
Yeah, interstate shit. That's real driver shit right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Interstate shit.
Yeah.
You know,
But you don't realize how fast you get down there in the car compared to the truck.
because it's only 65.
Yeah. Yeah.
You doing on that stretch, you doing 80 minimum.
Yeah, I was doing
Minimum.
80 was, sometimes we get it up to about 90,
Yeah,
93.
Yeah. When you try to get up out of a jam.
Yeah, because, I'm running Waze, which is the app,
Yeah.
and police wasn't out there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But when you really start driving and you really become a truck driver, you start telling people what gives and shit at, and you start telling people what a mile marker's at, and you know exactly what mile marker's at. You know what routes you come on the other side on. Like
What mile marker is
158.
Giz is good too.
201. You can take 201, which is Route 24. You can take Route 24 all the way back across over to 57 if you want to.
Truck driver right there.
Or you can take 41. Take it all the way back over there too. You ever? I'm just you ever on what is that? 294 when it end and come to 80. What is that? 8094.
Yeah.
You ever get stuck in traffic before when you when you hit right there in Indiana? Mm-hmm. Take 41. 41 to take you, bend you around. Take 41 to 30. 30 right back across.
I think Jerry liked the bend you around part.
No. I just took it as bring you around.
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, we had a couple questions, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this cracking because it's really like an American holiday, low key.
It is.
Low key, this is American holiday. Like, there ain't no other sports events or championship game is a national holiday like today is.
I'm going with the Eagles off the dribble. I ain't got no money on the line, so it don't matter.
Yeah. So,
Jerry, who you got?
The Cougar
Spaces,
Cracker
I'm
Killers.
sorry. Just pick one.
Oh,
what's your favorite color, green or red?
Look more of like a fuchsia guy. A fuchsia guy.
I don't know nothing about neither one.
You ain't got to.
What I had this question, right? And when I said, I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. What will be your 3 top things to make you not move to a different state? So, say for instance, hey, what's going on, Stacy?
Hey, what's happening, Stacy?
How you doing? So, if you're moving to another state, what would be the top 3 things that make you don't move to that state?
Be humble. What's happening?
Be humble. What's going on? And the reason why I got this question from is because, when you're looking at the NBA and you're looking at people trading, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this dude get traded from Charlotte to Los Angeles. And the first thing that came to my mind as an adult, as I'm 40 now, I'm on the 40 club, is taxes.
Yeah.
And that tax bracket from Charlotte, North Carolina to Los Angeles is big difference.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, he was eating good in Charlotte and North Carolina, and now he going to Los Angeles. That man for them be eating bologna. Like,
I was thinking the same thing with AD going to Texas.
Boy, that's a big difference in money now.
Yeah.
So I was looking, and that's why I just got that question from. So I'm like, what would be 3 things that you wouldn't make you want to move to another state?
Let's see here.
But shit, they still take a lot of money though. Be humble, because you still look at it from Charlotte, North Carolina, where it's probably no state tax. Where you go to California, where it's all that on top of that. You feel me?
You know what? Be humble though. I think they have to look at it as a big. They should look at it as a big deal as well, because I mean, you go 6 to 7 years down the line, most of them niggas is broke. So I think taxes they should be looking at it as a big deal. Taxes are
a very big deal.
So, I mean, where you move is very important.
Taxes are a very, very big deal.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you, because that's one of my main things. That's why I asked the question, because I know taxes will be up there in my decision of moving to another state.
Let's see. Be humble is saying, but they make big money, so it's really not a big deal. What you mean? The more money you make, the more taxes you pay. What do you mean?
He's saying that they got it, so they'll still be good. That's
I can almost guarantee you taxes is killing them way more than those kids. I could probably, if taxes is, let's say in California, what's the state? What's the income tax in California?
I thought it was like 50 like 59% or something.
If somebody's getting 50% of your shit, I can guarantee you, however many kids you guys not gonna fuck with that.
So what are we looking for?
Tax.
Why does this change? Why does that change? I don't know why it does that. Pull it up so the people can see. There we go.
I should do the 2025 shit. Oh, there it is. Hit the 6 more rows. These guys are getting it all the way down. There we go. Think they paying that much?
Let's see. Well, let me make sure. Tax rate 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.3, 10.3, 11, 12.3.
12.3.
So if you make 721,315 or more, I'm not reading this right.
I'm not.
It's the single versus married.
It's single. Okay, I didn't even read.
But
the columns.
Also too, they pay a job tax. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, they pay. And then they pay in every city that they play in.
So it's a job tax on top of that, what you pay in your own state that you live in too.
You said a job tax?
It's called a job tax because you play sports. It's a job tax.
job, like JOP or JOCK job?
JOCK.
Oh, okay. So they charge. You said it's for because you play sports. They charge you another.
It's a job tax.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Biombo said demographics. I got to live around my people. That's why I choose to live in PG. Most go broke because having a bunch of kids.
No, I think it's the lavish lifestyle, like Jerry Day said, more than the kids. Mm-hmm. Because you out here just buying every Bugatti or every Ferrari that you see every year, that shit is a lot of money, man. On top of you not seeing about the maintenance on the car, and not even just talking about cars, designer clothes. You going on lavish, everything you doing lavish, or you flying private. Or the house that you in, the upkeep on the house that you in, you got a $20 million mansion. How much you think per year is the upkeep on the house? And you don't downsize it after you start making all that money. Like, say for instance, like Cam Newton said, he not making like $1 million a week like he used to. You got to downsize that shit. You got to come down a little bit. You don't have that.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson here, and most athletes and entertainers, motherfuckers got bad dick discipline.
That's true.
So I mean, but there are athletes that still go broke because, like, we talking about homes, right? I don't think when you're an athlete, that you should be, no discipline. But when you're an athlete and it's a potential that you're gonna get traded, I don't think you should be buying no home, personally, unless it's somewhere towards maybe where you're from.
Or to tell end of your career.
Right. But, you with the potential of you going ahead and getting traded, like, dude, I think, personally, I just think you should be renting.
Condos.
Yeah.
Downtown condos. And you should be paying year to year.
Yeah. I mean, shit, if you're paying $4,000 or $5,000 a month, you should be able to afford that. And then if they trade you, boom, I'm about that lease. We gone.
But that's why I say pay year to year.
Yeah.
Or pay, because some of them got where you can probably pay like just during the season, because you're not going to stay there all season. You're going back home in the whole season. You're not going to be there if the season is not there.
You say just get.
How did I know Be Humble was going to say something about white people?
Well, Adrian Peterson could have did that while he was playing in the Vikings. While he was with the Vikings, he could have did that. There's plenty of white women's in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. So, could have did that. So. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good Section 8 out there, you know what I'm saying?
One of the things will definitely be taxes for me, for sure. Mm-hmm.
It'd be number one. I'm just saying right there.
To keep you from moving, no?
Yeah, keep you from moving to that state.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be a tax different. It would be overall cost of living.
Okay.
In terms of groceries, in terms of gas, in terms of property. I guess that's taxes. So I was going to say property taxes.
So you said taxes and cost of living is the first two, right?
Yeah, and then wage comparison.
Okay.
Those are my three things. Because if I make whatever I make now, and then I'm thinking about moving to a state, that's going to drop me another $4 or $5, $6 for the same position.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah. Unless I find something better or something equivalent. But those are my three things. Taxes, cost of living, and wages.
Okay.
Me, I would go with taxes as well as cost of living, but then I also add culture. I think culture for me is a big deal, or not just culture, but just things to do, right? I don't like to. I wouldn't want to move anywhere just because I'm saving a whole bunch of money and not have anything to do.
Yeah.
Also, I think culture is important. I don't think that Chicago blacks are like Indianapolis blacks. No, I'm being serious, right? Because
that's true. Because there's been a lot of conversations on the internet about that. About it's different types of culture blacks. Like we all American black, but then you go to different states, it's different culture black.
Right. It is because and the first time I noticed that is when we moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I got family in Charlotte, but I noticed those black people are different than Chicago black people. I noticed that. In my travels throughout the United States, and I like to go to places where black people are. It's just a little different than us.
Yeah.
I like to call them niggas strange. That's just me. I'm kind of funny like that. But so if I were to move to another a state or city per se, I think they would have to have a culture that kind of aligns with where I'm at. You know what I mean? And also, like I said, with things to do.
Okay. So your three was what?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it was definitely the taxes,
okay.
Cost of living, and like culture / things to do.
Culture and things to do. All right, so I got like That's why I like talking to us, because mine is like kind of, we all got the same one in taxes. Taxes is the number one thing. Like, motherfucker's not for to go nowhere. I'm not for to move from what I make right here and go to California. I'm in the po house. I'm in poverty. You feel me? So I'm in squalor. So I'm not doing that. So it's gonna be taxes. It's gonna be the job. If I'm gonna move to another state, I need to be in some of the top earners in this state. I'm making whatever money I'm making. And then the third and final thing, and I think y'all will probably agree with me on this, natural disasters. I'm not going nowhere with no wildfires, no hurricanes, no tornadoes. I can deal with the snowstorms. Snowstorms ain't shit. But I'm not moving back to Florida with no hurricanes, all that, no. Because that's going to cost you in the long run, too. So with any type of natural disasters, I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's off the dribble.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. So that's be my top 3 right there. So be humble. What'll be your top 3? And what is it, Stacey, what'll be your top 3 too as well? If you're still in here.
Anybody in the cloud?
Yeah, anybody that's in the thing.
Yeah, because I was thinking the
demographics.
I was debating on natural disasters making a list, because I think natural disasters were kind of a given. Like when for most people, if you had, like we talked about the
demographics, taxes, demographics.
No, but you say that. I'm going to piggyback off what you said. Would you say national disasters? People don't think about that though.
Be humble, bro.
Be humble, man. If you stay in the D.C. area, man, what they say, no gays. There's plenty of those in D.C.
but if you, a lot of people wouldn't think about that though. About the natural disasters.
Yeah,
they wouldn't be thinking about that.
Yeah, you think so?
Cause shit, why a lot of people move to Florida?
Why do people continue to move to California?
Thank you. That's true. That's what I'm saying.
They ain't calling D.C. Chocolate City for nothing. It ain't because of the people.
But you see what I'm saying, though? A lot of people still moving to those two places.
Yeah, and I really, when people say, when I talk to people who live in Cali, or when I happen to talk to somebody who lives in Florida, and I ask, like, bro, why do you stay there? They never give me a reason that's something that's actual to them physically living there.
What do
They'll say the weather and beaches. But they'll complain about how expensive it is to do anything.
Yeah, and that's home for me. You know, that's one place that I will still move to because that's the crib. That's still my crib, so I will still move there, even though of the hurricanes and all that other stuff behind us, because that's just where I was born at. That's just, I'm a Dade County baby all day. So I will still go back home or even move back home if ever need be or whatever the case to be.
I think Florida, though, like, just in general, is going to be a little different than California, where California as a whole is just all expensive. In Florida, you still got pockets.
That's
where
what I was thinking.
You can move to northern Florida, Jacksonville area, if you're into that. And
you want to be with some YNs, go ahead.
Cultivate.
What's going on?
What up, Cultivate?
Cultivate. We're talking about 3 reasons that will stop you from moving to whatever state you're thinking of moving to. That will stop you from moving. So, just trying to catch you up.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what? Let's see. Be humble.
Be humble, acting up.
Says spaces will love Cali. No, I wouldn't. I mean, the weather for sure, but doing anything out there.
I don't even know why you started going back with Be Humble, because you know DXPH's not here yet, so he has to double down on a lot of stuff he do because he don't have his partner in here to do what he be doing too.
He said, us as people love to complain. I'll give you that. And he said, and see the 6-foot-tall Confederate flag.
Damn. Spaces got his own trolls.
So you had another question, Ma?
I was asking, because we supposed to do this, because good thing we talking about taxes and all this shit. Should it be done away with classism? Like, should we not have no classism? Period. Should it be like a revolving door? Like should everybody be doing every job if you can do it? Or like, you know how, older people can't do some of the stuff younger people can still do. So you have to rotate that to where they'll be having to do a little bit lighter duty stuff. But shouldn't everybody have a rotation? Are we rotating around and doing all these things.
How much niggas getting paid, man?
Huh?
How much is niggas getting paid? Like
to do this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't think
Everybody getting paid the same?
Yeah, everybody, because we're.
So you like socialist, communist type shit?
Let's see, because I think it sounds like he's talking about communism.
Is that communism?
Let me pull up the definition. Let's see.
I think socialist is like the government. Who's running this? Who's running the show?
Everybody. We'll be out voting on stuff.
So
it wouldn't be no electoral nothing. We'll be simply taking vote. The majority will win.
Okay, let me pull up the communism as well.
So how do you get picked for whatever job?
No, it's the younger you do, you'll be doing more of the physical labor. But you wouldn't be doing it all your life.
Right, I know, but I'm just saying who gets to dictate who does the physical labor versus
your age.
who's doing the books.
Your age. So you're saying young people will be out there doing most of the building of the bridge. It's like they say, it's a chick that turns 21 every day, or it's a guy that turns 21 every day. So he'll be doing the bridges and the construction work. It'll be new rotations.
And the young women too, they be out there building bridges.
Yeah, if you want to be equal, so do y'all want to be equal or not? But I'm saying they'll be mostly like nurturers, like teachers and stuff like that.
I mean, if to me, it'll always be rich and it's gonna always be poor. You know, even though I don't like the quote, what's his name, Steve Harvey? Yeah. He say, your job is not, the best thing you could do is not be one of them, which is the poor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, I strive not to be poor, but I think it'll always be rich versus the poor. Mm-hmm. Even in communist or socialist societies.
I think, no, we shouldn't do away with classism.
Okay.
I think that's how we differentiate people's work efforts and how they reap the benefits of what it is of whatever they put into things. I think if you work hard and you put a whole bunch of elbow grease in and you spend your 10,000 hours into whatever craft that you are going into, then you deserve to reap the benefits of all that hard work. Mm-hmm. Versus somebody who is just, there's sharks, right? Sharks in particular. Sharks have, I think it's called a vacuum fish, where that fish literally has a pattern on its body that causes it to stick to the shark. Mm. And that's how that fish moves around. That's how I view, if we do away with classism, why would people work hard to be the best or to be innovative, to make a whole bunch of money if everybody's going to benefit from it?
No, but everybody will be doing all the work. I didn't say you just work hard and you don't get it. I said everybody will be doing the work.
Well, that's the thing. With classism is a result in most cases of people's hard work.
But a lot of times people steal people's hard work. A lot of times you can work as hard as you want to and you still don't get the results that you want to get. And that's life. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but from your definition, if you're talking about you spending your 10,000 hours and doing all this and doing all that, a lot of times people do all that and they still just it just does not work for them. It just does not pan out the way you plan it to pan out to be.
Yes, there's always that possibility. From what I would guess, because I don't have like 100 people who put in 10,000 hours, and what are the results of those 100 people, right?
Okay.
The absolute majority of people who do put in 10,000 hours into their work reap the benefits from it. Absolute majority.
What did did we say good afternoon, Naps and Beauty?
Naps and Beauty was good.
What's happening?
Cultivate said
what's
going on? How you doing?
You read that?
Cultivate said the weather has to be number one. Not too hot, not too cold. Tolerable weather for sure. Cultivate also said has to be mixed community and decent taxes. You can't have too many of us in one place. Sorry, but it's the truth.
What did Davy Adams say? The boy got to change his government. Man. Not change it, but you got to change it over here. What up, Ski?
Said, what's up, chat? Chat. What? He said, chat should fold that N-word, no yoga mat. Chat, they chatting? He said, what?
He on this Kanye West stuff. You know Kanye be saying random shit.
Yeah, but no, just like I don't think should we do away with classism? Then I don't see. I think that would just change the entire way life is lived, at least in America for sure.
How? If everybody doing every job.
But it's like you say everybody's doing every job, but then you also sectioned off men from what the things men do versus what women do. You said men would be the construction workers and women would be the teachers. But that's not everybody doing the same jobs.
But they're not built like us, though. I don't care what society's saying. All that. You come on now. I understand you trying to go with what the society say and what everybody else does. Dog, your wife is not going to be out here doing construction work.
Well, I guess my question is, though, before was, how do we pick who does what? How do you pick who's the electrician, who's the plumber, who's the truck driver, who's the so on, who's the person in the boardrooms? Because you still got to have people, you know what I'm saying, making decisions. How do you get to that? Who does that?
But that's why I say it'll go by age and like demographic or whatever like that. If you're strong and all like that, you'll be doing the most physical work for right now. It's not saying you're going to be doing that for the rest of your life.
So essentially right now, the older people are making the decisions?
Yeah, some of them are probably.
So they doing that right now.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going off of the question you're asking. Uh-huh. You said everybody does every job. Mm-hmm. But then you section men off from women. That's not everybody doing every job. Mm-hmm. So just like you said, not everybody who put in their 10,000 hours saw the benefits from it. Not every man is built to be a construction worker. A lot of men are built to be teachers. Not every woman is built to be teachers. A lot of women are built to be construction workers. Mm-hmm. So it's like I don't really see if everybody's doing, if we do away with classism, and then actually we need to go to the definition. So looking at, pull it up for everybody. Socialism. Okay, so it says a political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. Policy or practice focused on the political and economic theory of socialism. That I hate those types of definitions. Let's see. In the Marxist theory, a traditional social state between the overthrow of capitalism and the realization of communism. Did that help y'all at all?
Nope.
I mean, I know the difference, but yeah.
Okay, let me switch to, because I pulled up communism as well. Let's see. All right. A communist society would entail the absence of private property in social classes, and ultimately money and the state. Oh, okay. Communists often seek a voluntary state of self-governance, but disagree on the means to this end.
So that was more like getting rid of socialism, or class is going to get you communism.
Right. I think I agree. Yeah. So this, I pulled up one. Okay, but go ahead, JV.
No, just long story short, just to answer the question and kind of keep this thing moving, is that do I think that classes should go away? Probably, but I'd say I don't think that's going to happen. In an ideal world, sure, but.
So you think if we can map out a plan to how to decimate it or whatnot?
Decimate?
Yeah, decimate. Mm-hmm. If we had a plan to decimate it, mm-hmm. You think that'll probably be, like if you see the plan that we all can agree on and we all can vote on, like, oh, we're going to do away with this, but this is how we're going to do everything from now on.
Yeah. Well, so I think with humans, humans always try to figure out a way to tribe up or to separate themselves from other groups. Mm-hmm. So eventually it's going to, I could vote on it and we can all be on the same page. But I think eventually.
It's going to be one nigga.
Yeah, it's always gonna be one, and they're gonna be pulling for tugging at another person to come with them. There's always gonna be some type of divide.
We need to make a union.
Yeah. So because somebody's gonna feel like they're not getting their fair share. It don't matter if if it's 4 of us and we're all getting quarters. Somebody's gonna pull out the measuring stick and say his quarter is bigger than yours. So I mean, it just.
I did a little bit more work than he did.
Yeah.
And is that not what you just said? Is that not a viable response?
What to what?
Like if you said I did more work than he did, so I should get more.
It's never going to be, I guess.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're asking the question. I'm entertaining the question, but I'm saying.
But it's always going to be like somebody did, like, oh, like, okay, we all carrying a sack of potatoes, right, up the stairs. But I had to wait till y'all to go, so I took an extra step. So that mean I did more work than y'all did? Come on, man.
But what if you're carrying 2 and we're carrying 2 sacks and we're carrying 1?
No, but we all carrying 1. We all carrying 1 sack of potatoes.
But that's
right?
that's what I mean when you said you did more work than us by carrying 2 sacks of potatoes.
But no, we all got 1 sack of potatoes. Ain't no 2. He said 4s. So if you got 4 and you got 4 people, that means each person get 1.
I'll tell you what if it's a situation where, you know what, there's 5 sacks of potatoes and there's 4 people. Somebody going to have to go grab, like.
Are we going to split it between the 4 of us, or we just going to keep it in?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So there's going to be somebody going to say, you know what, I did more work.
So that's why it'll probably never work to do away with classism, because we'll never come to agreement, because somebody will always feel like they did more work than the other person, and just instead of just doing the work. Sometimes you might do more work than me this time, but then I might do more work than you on the back end on the other time. And then this person might carry the load on the other time he might do it. But you're going to have people, like you say, it's always going to be somebody that say, oh, I did more work this time, I get that extra 2-3 cents.
So you saying that that's a bad thing?
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Because we all don't never do all equal work. It doesn't matter how you put it. You're not.
And that's why we can't do away with classism, because there are people
But even with classism, we still do, like you sit up here and say people do this many hours and that many hours. Motherfucker, most classism people and most people at the top done stole shit. They didn't work hard for that shit. They stole a lot of that shit. That's why they up there. A lot of times, a lot of people in the society we in right now, a lot of times, a lot of niggas stealing from people at the bottom that's not as smart as them. They're stealing.
They might want to get their smart game up.
So
the people at the bottom might.
Yeah, people at the bottom.
You know
I mean,
he's proving my point.
It's terrible. No, I mean, it's terrible to think like that. But you're always gonna have somebody who's smarter, who's willing to take advantage of the less smart. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how society is. Now, is that morally? You know what I mean? Is that morally right? No, but I think that it doesn't matter who's running it. Like, if you guys ever watch Animal Farm, or read the book Animal Farm?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The pigs was running the show. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
swine.
Yeah, the swine was running. It's a great book. You know, you probably should have read it in, I don't know, grammar school or some shit. But you can watch a film on YouTube about it. But, yeah.
The audiobook is on YouTube.
Audiobook, okay. But Animal Farm. Check that out. Kind of tells you how societies and shit is even formed and try to change and everything. Yeah.
So, let's see. I pulled up socialism versus communism. How is socialism different from communism? It says socialism and communism are both economic and political systems that aim to reduce the inequality and give power to the working class. However, they differ in how property and resources are distributed and how change is achieved. So, I had a specific example that was in my head. Oh man, I lost it. I'm thinking about it later, and it's not going to make a difference. Oh, it was a picture of. I wish I could pull it up. It was like equity versus equality. I don't know if y'all seen it, but there was like an animated picture of people trying to look at a baseball game. And essentially, basically, it was basically saying, like, if equity is, I forget what the equality comparison was. I think the equality is you get what you put in, you get out what you put in. But the equity example was one person essentially makes $1 million, but they have to split that $1 million with the people that didn't put in the work to make $1 million. That what?
Let me ask you guys this. You ever see the niggas that work at Amazon? Like the warehouse? No, not the shit on people that work at Amazon. Them just all warehouses. But you ever see those guys?
Yeah.
You expect them niggas to make decisions for you?
I never seen the warehouse, but I've seen.
I'm just saying, like, you know, you go Google this shit. Y'all expect motherfuckers, like, everybody can't be in position to make the decisions. You got the decision makers, you got the workers, and a lot of times the decision makers is the niggas who telling people what to do. I just, you know, should even as you age, I don't think necessarily, and with age should come wisdom. But this day and age, as people starting to get older,
it's starting to get dumber.
Yeah. I can't.
It's so funny that you mentioned that.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just.
Oh man. So let me catch up on these comments super quick, and we'll move on. Y'all guys got anything else you want to add to that?
No.
Let's see. DHPX said 8 people with 3 lights get their joint to at least 6, or I'm gonna call ICE on y'all. I got them on speed dial. Let's see. He said something else. Let's see. We can be predominantly the community, and it's not dangerous. I think that was actually. Cultivate said, because DHPX and Cultivate are talking about what community looks like for either one of them. And Cultivate said there's a huge difference between ninjas and blacks. I'll take blacks for 100, Alex. I'm just saying. And DHPX said you black, you an N-word, no difference.
No, I'm a Teenage Mutant Nigga Turtle.
That was funny.
That was. I'm not gonna lie. I say I quit. We already know what we talking about.
Y'all know how we do, man. It's 40 minutes into the pod. It's your favorite after church podcast, the KNoWKi podcast. I'm your man, Spaces.
Hey, I'm your boy Maul.
It's Jay every day.
What's going on, man? How was y'all last week?
Man, my week was good. Like I said, I went to Indianapolis yesterday, basically with the family, to check in on family, and we made it back. Today I get a phone call from my daughter. She tells me that she lost her tooth. I told her, due to Trump being in office, you're not getting money for teeth like that no more. You know what I mean? So it's just the price of teeth then went down. If you was used to getting $5 and $10, you look for $1 or a quarter. And that's basically it.
Oh, Lord.
Let's do the Trump.
Do
the Trump.
Trump and Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, well, we definitely blaming on that nigga because we do stay in the city.
Yeah,
what if Kamala was in office? How would that work?
Well, you know what? She ain't. So right now we blaming it on Trump. I would have something for her too.
Ball, how was your last week?
Hey, man. First week of 40 was nice. Real nice. Real nice. Like,
did you take vacation?
Yeah, I took my.
I don't know.
I work hard and I work a lot, and I used to didn't really take, I'm really starting to get to right now where I told myself I need to take my birthdays more seriously because it's I don't know how many more I got left. So I need to start making them. And my homie, my brother over there with the black, Eskimo hat on, he taught me because I was working on my birthdays one day. He was like, "What you doing?"
See, Ma he don't stop.
What?
Go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead, Shannon Sharp. See.
No, I wasn't trying to do a shot. Okay, but I guess I deserve that. I knew it was coming. though.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But he told me that, you should take your birthday off, even if you just take that one day off. Because I used to work on my birthday. And I didn't used to cherish it until I met him. And then he started, because he goes somewhere he don't even want no party or nothing like that. You're not even going to see him. He's going, see, there you go. I knew it was. I don't got no orange purse, though.
He got the orange brim hat, though. That's perfect. Go ahead, Mom, with the story, man.
I don't want to no more. I quit. I'm waving the white flag. I don't want to no more. Oh, shit. I got a hood on, though. Dog, I ain't see the shoes neither. I got some lime green in my shoes, too. Oh, Lord, I'm out here bogus.
That boy is sassy.
Oh, Lord.
This nigga, who dressed this nigga?
No way. I'm finna go home and change. I'm not going with you to the thing night. I'm finna go home and change.
Well, at least you got a hoodie, man. He had a crew on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, he was just telling me, Jerry Day was just telling me about, you should celebrate your birthday. You shouldn't be working on that day or whatnot. And ever since he told me that 10, 15 years ago, I've always, that's one of my vacation weeks. It's on my birthday. And even if you don't give it to me, we'll holler at it when I get back. I'm not going to be here. But I started trying to take them a little bit more, the vacation wise and not try to be at work or whatever and try to celebrate my birthday a little bit more since I made them. Appreciate that, my brother.
Sure.
My week was cool. I actually went to a Bulls game yesterday.
What? Did they lose?
Terribly.
You was at a Bulls game yesterday?
Yeah, it was at the Bulls game last night.
they
Man,
play?
Golden State.
Oh, Jimmy Butler gave their ass buckets. He had like 39.
That nigga a bum.
Yeah, they were winning at first, man. You know, it was at first Golden State had to lead with a little bit, and then later on, like late second, third quarter, Bulls were ahead 17, and then fourth quarter, Golden State just turned up.
Your light skinned brethren, that khaki colored shooting guard. He turned it on, didn't he?
I said we lost a subscriber, man. We know who you are. So
we appreciate you for coming through for that little bit of time, man. We appreciate it.
Let's see. But yeah, man, it was fun. It was fun. You know, one of the things I think we all agree on is life is not about what you know, it's who you know.
It's a fact.
damn, I need a haircut. You going through the old school shits.
Yeah, because I just saw something Cultivate. That was dark. Saw something Cultivate.
I'm a dog nigga.
Go ahead, man. Leave me alone, bro. I don't want to fight no more. Man, I'm cool. I don't want to fight no more.
But no, it was fun. It was fun. I saw it. They had like, I didn't know it was even there. They had it was in the United Center. They had a restaurant that you go downstairs to, and it had like glass walls where you could see the players when they Golden State. You could see them when they walk off the court, when they go into the locker room. You could see like them go. I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. That's dope. Oh shoot!
I ain't been in the United Center in a minute, probably since.
Last time.
Damn, it's been about 8 years.
I saw Milwaukee. I saw Milwaukee play them, and I saw the Philadelphia 76ers play them. It looked like Milwaukee's about to blow them out, but then DeMar DeRozan turned it on. That's the last time I went, and it went to overtime. That was a dope game. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good game. Yeah,
they ended up losing. It was like 111 to 134 or something like that.
I told you, that khaki color motherfucker turned that shit on. That motherfucker, I seen the highlights. That motherfucker turned that shit on. And he started shimmying. When you know that nigga start shimmying, it's over with.
And I should have known. I don't know why I didn't think about it. But yeah, man, he just like the way he shoots, bro. At least last night that's another thing. That's another thing I want to say. But the way he shoots, you would think like, ain't no way that's going in, bro. What?
Greatest shooter of all time.
Went in, man.
Greatest shooter of all time, hands down.
I can say I was definitely reminded in the fact that I saw firsthand what we were talking about before about how soft the NBA's gotten. Like I think it was you, Mal, that said everybody wants to shoot threes now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was looking at the roster when they were coming out. I'm like, bro, Golden State got some vets. And this is my rookie knowledge, like my surface level knowledge of sports right now. And Golden State has vets, and Bulls. I didn't recognize a single person on the Bulls. And I'm looking at how they play, and I'm like, bro, they still got some molding to do.
No, it's like they in the middle. They don't know if they want to be a full-on reset or like still compete for this last playoff spot and get your ass put out. That's what a lot of teams be. And like they don't hit the master reset button. Like sometimes when you ain't got a star and you got a bunch of pieces, it's time to just trade this shit away, get a bunch of G Leaguers in here. Hopefully we get the number one pick and we can start lowering people back here like it should be. They always be in the middle. And Chicago is one of them cities where people gonna go out to Chicago games regardless.
Yeah,
that's the
bro.
Cubs, the Bears, the Blackhawks. It's just a blue-collar city. It's like Detroit. You're going to go get fans in the stands no matter what. So, therefore, you need to go ahead and master reset this shit and get the fans what they really need.
It was crazy because it seemed like it was more Golden State fans than it was Bulls fans in there. For real. Shoot.
What you looking for?
It's all right. No, I'll find it. But yeah, man, it was. Then you know what I realized, and this was the further. This was the closest to the. I only been to like maybe one or two other Bulls games, and both times were in nosebleeds. This was the closest I ever been. It was probably like 20 rows back or something like that.
Oh, you was 100?
Yeah.
You getting money? You
So-
get money now, nigga.
So,
A nigga get money, Josh. A nigga was in the 100s, B. Nigga getting money, B.
but here it is. This is what I was looking for.
Oh, well, Davy?
Cultivate. You said DHPX needs his own, like, to pull up on a pod. He's been on the pod. That's him right there. I'm from Chicago was the name of the episode 2 years ago. Sheesh.
Yeah, that was one of the ones.
But yeah, if you want, you can check out that episode. But yeah, man, I noticed, man, and I've been to concerts too. But the people that we call celebrities, bro, are just regular people who we celebrate for doing the things that regular people do.
What you talking about?
That they get the most attention for doing the same things that regular people do. I'm looking at these dudes. I'm like, oh, this is just basketball. These aren't some larger than life individuals. These aren't some people that really like, okay, there's really something that stands out about them. That's like, okay, they need to separate themselves. You know, and does that make sense or no?
Yeah, I mean, you know my motto on celebrities. I don't really give no fuck about them, so that's always been me.
You already know how I feel too. I wish don't wish no harm on them. Don't want them done, but I don't give a fuck what they do.
I know some. All right, so what's his name? What's this nigga? Ricky got shot. Boys in the Hood. Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
the
Morris
actor.
Chestnut.
Okay,
Yeah.
Morris Chestnut.
So he had a bourbon that dropped, and I know somebody that went out there or whatever, and you know, they were just, you hear how the people were dressed, the women were dressed to come see him, and the niggas is wrapped around the block, and I just to come see him to, you know, sign the bottle or some goofy ass shit, but it was like, nigga, what movies has this nigga done? Boys in the Hood. It was
Best
in
Man.
all the best men.
in the series.
Who?
So it's 3 movies and the series.
And the series.
It was like 8 episodes. When the Bow Breaks, I think it was.
Yeah.
Let's look at his filmography because I don't know a whole lot of his filmography, to be honest.
But I'm on the same sentiment of what Jerry Day just said. I don't give a fuck because these celebrities be out here because they bring them merchants and what you expect us to buy it?
Right.
Like you want the working class people to come spend their hard-earned money for something that you just endorsing to get you richer.
Playing in two can play that game.
It's like
Let the people see. Man. So we ain't.
I've never been like that. I've never just because of celebrity.
Oh, so you played in Watson.
That's what he in now. He's saying right now.
Oh, he in that. That got
That's
a
right now.
4.6 out of 10.
Reasonable Doubt was a pretty good series. He was in the 2nd season.
It was a better Jay-Z album.
Better Jay-Z album.
DR from Detroit. I never seen it, but I think that's on Tubi or BET Plus. One of those. It looks terrible. I ain't gonna lie. He was in All American, Best Man. He got some decent stuff. 8.1, 7.6, 7.1.
He was in one episode. Being in Mary Jane.
So he got a lot of series. He really don't got movies like that.
Rosewood, the series.
So Rosewood is his shit. He did 44 episodes in The Resident. What else? Go down. Yeah.
Perfect Guy. He has a resume.
Does he?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Think
Like
Like a Man.
Like what?
Went Crazy. Best Man Holiday. We talked about that.
The Call.
American
What
Horror.
is that?
6 episodes. 20 V. I don't know.
Click
what
on
that is.
For real? Now, if this was Will Smith, would you be like, I'm not saying he's Will Smith, but I'm just saying this is a resume? I'm just saying.
So who
I
got
think
him
he's-
and Will Smith?
I think he's still living off Ricky. From Boys in the Hood.
Like Mike. The Brothers.
He was in The Brothers. Brothers was good.
Um,
He was in Equal. Word. So I don't remember that nigga in Equal.
Boys in the Hood was his greatest movie though.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
He said you watch Sister Stop Acting Like That. No, but yeah, it's just because like I was equating it to music, right? We hear people's music who sounds like they made it on pots and pans in their mom's basement.
Damn, pots and pans.
Especially with a lot of these people's bars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking about that while I'm looking at the Bulls game. Like, oh, these are just regular people.
Don't do that. Don't say that. Because they're going to YMCA and bust your ass. They will give your ass buckets.
Well,
like,
they train for it every day.
I understand
you know
that, but you can't just say regular people is still a stretch. Just say to NBA standards, they some bums or they some regular people. But to us, like the 12th man on a goddamn college team will bust you. Like, bro, and that anybody that play organized ball will go on the YMCA and give your ass straight buckets.
Oh, that's true. I think, and I agree. I think, though, maybe Spaces, and I could be wrong. Maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong. He's basically saying these is regular, everyday people.
These are individuals.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they exceed in what they do as far as their craft, right?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they can't whip the truck like Maul, the 53-footer. No?
No.
You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. That ain't them, right?
Yeah,
so that's so that's what he's basically saying. These is regular, everyday people. No point in putting them on the pedestal.
I don't think to me, I don't think no celebrity or nobody is like you know how they say you above here and you, but no, it's like they're human. They just seen more and got a little bit more money than I have. That's just how I view them. They just got a little bit more dough than me.
And that's what I mean. Like, they're just regular people who we celebrate, who we collectively celebrate as individuals. And I don't mean celebrate like, oh, this is my favorite basketball player or none of that stuff. I'm saying celebrate, but like give attention to.
Yeah.
Regular people that we give a bunch of attention to.
I never understood the thing why, you know, when a celebrity or somebody come in a club or whatever, everybody jet and run over there. I'm like, nigga, I'm over here eating too if y'all want to take a picture. Or I'm going to still do my thing. I'm not, because like, I saw a bunch of people where like, we've been at me and my brother, and I know this probably a stretch, but we were at a Miami Dolphins Hurricane game. We were sitting next to Michael Irvin's people. He came up there with his guard or whatever. But as soon as he came over there, our section got flooded and I couldn't see the game. And I'm like, nigga, you need to go take your family somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm trying to watch this game. Mm-hmm. You sitting over here. Now, see, because now I paid my hard-earned money and you disrupted me because you is who you is. Because everybody else acting stupid like you didn't pay your hard-earned money too. And I've never understood that in my eye. Because like, soon as they come, everything should change. I got to adjust my seat. I got to move this, got to do this. Why the fuck I got to move and do what I got to do? Because he can't.
I think that's the part of, the short, the people are fans, right?
Yeah.
And being a fan, the long word is a fanatic. So this is what happens when people see fans. Yeah. I mean, when they see celebrities, they're fans of, they're fanatics. So they go crazy,
It's like my experience.
Right. Most of the times when I've seen celebrities, I can't act like I've seen a lot of people, but I've seen a few, and they're always smaller than what I think they are. In real life, like these niggas is not really that big. I know real life big niggas, you know what I'm saying? Just real life tall, you know what I'm saying? When I see these celebrities, even the females, just everybody just seems so smaller. Like, damn, I'm thinking, because maybe it's on screen, they have these larger than life personalities. You know what I'm saying? Comes off as such, but then when you see them in real life, it's like, oh, this motherfucker like a peon or something.
But don't they say that on when you get on any type of film, it adds weight and add heights to you, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Like I don't know. I know I don't need to say this because nobody really thought he was tall, but Kendrick Lamar is 5'5".
Yeah.
Shit.
So is Wayne.
Look at Floyd Mayweather.
Wayne too. He 5'5", but he is 6'4".
Then
6'4", nigga.
What was that about?
Oh no, that's T.I.
That's T.I. Yeah.
Wayne is 5'5", but I 6'4", and I beat that bitch like Klitschko.
Before I knew how tall he was, I would have thought Allen Iverson was like 6'8".
Oh hell no.
Nah, that man barely 6 feet.
5'11". That nigga
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I think Jerry Day got him on the height.
I do too.
No, Space is about 6'1",
6'2".
6'2"? Yeah, so Space has probably got him.
Like,
no, AI is listed at 6 feet, and that's with probably shoes on. So AI about 5'10". He just got long ass arms and big ass hands.
So yeah, he probably built like he like 6'6" or something like that.
Yeah, and he used to fuck with the Brat. So the nigga different.
Yeah.
I got what you look at.
Yeah, but I've always been like that when it comes to celebrities. I don't be rushing. I don't be trying to get no autographs. Nigga, move out my way. Matter of fact, you need to leave because you fucking up everything I got going on. We're trying to have dinner.
All right, so this is something Jay Everyday sent us. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, you know what? Just this is kind of like Chicago news. Definitely Chicago news, but this is just the reaction people had about these Jordans. Anybody know me? I fuck with the Jordans. I'm a Jordan 6 fan specifically, but I like my Jordans. And as of late, with TikTok and everything, people have been kind of straying away from Jordans. Jordans are supposed to be the old man shoe now, or shoes for Unc. And I got a niece. I could be Unc, so it's cool.
I'll be the first in line. First in line for what? Because I don't
to get autographs.
I don't.
I mean, we rock Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? It's Chicago though. We Mike's people.
Exclusive.
You know what I'm saying?
Whites and exclusive pair of Air Force Ones. That's it.
It's all whites for me.
You don't just be riding here.
I'm finna go back to wearing some blacks. I'm finna black up on niggas.
Rochi's is nice too to work out in and all that stuff.
But apparently,
go on DXPH, man. Leave that. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't want to say nothing because I don't know where you're going, and I don't want to take it there neither. So what are we doing here?
So apparently, with the re-release of the Jordan 5s, even not just in Chicago, but kind of throughout these major black areas, it was mass hysteria where people were fighting. I even heard guns drawn. So he talks about it a little bit here. Maybe you can kind of get to where he's showing footage if you can kind of not where it pops up at the bottom real quick. Kind of, yeah. If you zoom over, right around there. Go back a little bit further. You can go start right there.
About a minute.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to kind of talk about this is Dre the Shoe Guy. He does his podcast.
Oh, my bad, DXPH. I'm sorry. I ain't know because, I don't want no smoke, B. What you hit me with yesterday, we cool for a couple of days. I got to simmer in a little bit. I'm not no smoke with you. None whatsoever.
But I would open up all my social media, check my emails, all that shit. I'm talking about, I seen nothing, but I expected big old giant lines. I'm not going to lie. I did expect that.
Is he from Chicago?
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, because I was like 4 words in. I was like, he sound like he's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Expect that. But the act and the ass part, bro.
Look at this.
I'm talking about.
Look at this.
Bro, I've seen like 50 fights. Different states, different cities. Over some Jordans, y'all. Y'all done set us back 10 years. What the fuck is this? 2013, 2014? I thought we wasn't doing this no more, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie to you though. I didn't know people still do this though.
They don't. That's the whole thing. Like yesterday when I was riding past, I sent the picture to the group, and I was surprised because it's right there. It's a Snipes right there on Cottage and 47. I'm like, maybe I can go because I missed the whole. I woke up like late. I didn't even give a fuck. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Let me see if I can go get the mics. And then I was driving past, and it was just such a line to get in there. I said, fuck that. So yeah, apparently, I think it's a mix between people getting their income tax. It's income tax season, so people kind of want to ball. But I didn't know people was really in the 5s like that anymore.
Bro, like. All right, bro. Look, we got a few for sure. It's been crazy.
Yeah, that's the one I saw too. They know something. When somebody say you got a fucking gun, but you still there trying to record, who is really the dumb one right here? Like, I just want to know, like, I want to make sure, like, motherfuckers say somebody got a gun, but you still trying to get footage for the gram or for social media? Am I so? Or do you still sit there and record? just want to know to make sure, like, I don't understand.
And Cultivate say Spaces. How you telling her to hit up?
I was waiting to get the response to that. Cultivate. People in the comments. Cultivate said, Spaces, sir. How you tell me to help the page, but you don't respond? Cultivate, you didn't DM us. You didn't DM us. We'll check right now. Hold on, let me pull it up here. I ain't gonna show you the DMs, whatever.
It's like it ain't funny, but it's funny. It's just like I'm a little disappointed that y'all act like this was some Jordans, bro. Like, man, did they run out of Asics and New Balance already? I could have swore all the YNs was saying they don't wear Jordans no more. Them is lame. Them is for old people, etc.
There's some old.
It's like ever since we got the stock numbers for the breads, and I guess you can say the black cements. I don't think the 6.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted to highlight and show that niggas still acting a fool. So I mean, if niggas is acting a fool over Jordans, then of course niggas gonna act a fool over some celebrities.
It's true.
Yeah, people care more about the social media response afterwards.
Got a request.
I come filled with 50s.
Ron, what the one request message say?
Oh, you did Cultivate.
Uh-oh.
I take that back, Cultivate. I apologize.
Goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down.
Be Humble said Spaces played the video I sent you on Instagram. Yeah, I got it pulled up. We're gonna talk about it.
Damn.
Yeah, you did.
What up, Spaces?
My bad. Yeah, that is wild. That is wild. As you two know, in particular, that I'm not necessarily a high fashion guy. I'm not like I have to get these new Jordans or I got to get these and I see these colors. It's going to be an exclusive and all that stuff. I've never been that person.
I think anybody with good sense, and I can only say good sense because I have some, I will go get them. I'm not standing in line, but I'll check the app. If I don't get them, that money go right back in the account. I don't care. I want them, but I'm not finna go. Am I lying every day?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that the same thing you have on YouTube?
He said,
But I'm saying, don't you try to get them on the app. But if it don't go through on the app, what you do? Oh, well, I guess Nike ain't want my money.
Shit, you let somebody else have them.
But I'm not going to no store to go get no because I think Jerry Day is on the same line as me. I be at work.
And the mics is for everybody.
If it don't go through automatically on the phone while I'm at work, while I'm driving this truck, I don't know what to tell you. But go to stand in the line and be fighting with somebody? Nah.
Nah, I ain't fighting.
Nah, be not.
Definitely not fighting.
Once they start fighting, if I was in the store, let's go.
Definitely not fighting over no mic.
Let's go. It's time to go.
let's verbalize what you just said, right? Like the thought process of the people in line. You prohibited me from buying shoes that apparently old people wear. How does that sound? That's because that's what y'all said, right? Like the older people are saying only older people.
No, young people were saying only
older people wear the J's, right?
You look like a light skinned septic shocker. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh, see, like he couldn't wait for his homie and crowd to get in here. DXPH, now they going crazy now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really the verbalization of what it was. I came here to spend my money, and whatever happened in between, now we're fighting.
Gotta go.
You wouldn't let me spend. Like, come on, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie to you though. I'm gonna be honest. Once I saw all them niggas in line, I wouldn't have went in there. I wouldn't even turned around and got back in my car and kept going. Once I see all them niggas, when I see all Spaces now, let's go Spaces. Let's go. He know exactly what I'm talking. Let's go. There's too many of them around here. No, let's go.
Yeah, man. People just don't know how to act, man.
And that's crazy that they was going crazy for those too. Because I wouldn't even think they would have went crazy for those fives. What about you, Jerry? Day?
Yeah, no, I didn't expect it, but you know, it's part of the game. Shit, people change. You know, they'll tell you one thing, but people definitely change on you. You do look like him. It's crazy. Go start rapping. You gonna pull it up? Let them see it.
Make them say, da.
I'm not saying leave him, but you need to like roll with me.
Oh, shit, man.
Put on the beat so he can rap off beat.
Oh, so let me pull up some Silk the Shocker. Let's see if I can find some Silk the Shocker.
You see his face? You see the face he making?
That's Jerry. I mean, Space's face. Yeah.
Wait, I took my head the wrong way. Yeah, man, it's wild. It's wild, man. Because as soon as the first thing I think about when I hear certain things coming out, even if it's not shoes, if it's video games, if it's whatever the newest popular thing, bro, chicken sandwiches.
Well, Popeye chicken sandwich.
You seen the chaos that was happening when those chicken sandwiches came out.
Oh, the old ones. Yeah.
I seen videos, and we might have even passed around in group chats where people are destroying their cars trying to get these chicken sandwiches. So you know what? They destroy their cars over an $8 sandwich. They'll fight each other over some $200.
You know what I'm starting to think?
Shoes.
I'm starting to think we're the crazy ones and they're the same ones. Mm-hmm. Shit like this is starting to happen a little too much to where you starting to think like, are we the crazy ones? Huh? It's a serious question now. It's starting to really question like, are we crazy? Are we dumb?
It is.
Because it's starting to seem more and more like the crazy shit go on, and you start to look at it like, man, maybe they might be onto something.
They ain't never. I get what you're saying because it seems like everything is in reverse.
Yes, it's this dude. It seems like, you know, I identify as a. You get my drift.
Be Humble said those chicken sandwiches was worth fighting over. So, you just happened to think about that video right now when you said you sent the YouTube video earlier. You thought about it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I was just wondering when you thought to send that video. But you guys got anything else with that?
No, nothing else.
I'm starting to think I'm stupid for real.
Let's see. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What did they just talked about that? I had it pulled up. All right, so you sent us two videos. Be Humble. Let's just do this one. How N-words act as soon as they start making over $60K a year. What? Be Humble? Oh, he said, dude, the video was me.
Spaces that start making money. Look at his assets like, fuck y'all. Come on, let's keep going.
Let's see. Let's see. DHPX said we're not the crazy ones, but it seems the crazy ones have become the norm.
Yeah.
DHPX said that's definitely you, Spaces.
Hey, we got 13 people in the chat, man. Who y'all got for the Super Bowl? You know, y'all just throw it in there. No money on the line. If you bet me, you got to put it in the escrow.
Hey, like you say, I want the Eagles, but I don't think that man, that half and half motherfucker, you don't go against him. Be Humble next one. Yeah, two.
Yeah, let's see.
I did. I had two, too.
two.
Yeah, Be Humble sending funny shit and saying it look like you.
He said it's to go along
Oh my
with
goodness.
that.
What? Wow.
It's crazy how Candace Owens' fan base now attacking her the way she has attacked other people. Calling her trans
Damn.
That's
the
her
same
career.
way she tried to attack Michelle Obama.
That's her twin brother? Like,
Chef's
what the fuck
kiss.
going on?
And now the leopards are on the way.
Nah.
It seems like they're trying to say that is Candace Owens, and
Who the fuck is that? And why would you put? Why would
looks
they
like-
put somebody's kid up there? Who is that?
I don't know who kid that is.
Did she call Michelle Obama trans for real?
I don't know what she said about Michelle Obama.
And we can only sit back and enjoy the show.
Somebody
But
sent this
it
picture
does
nasty
make
with-
sense, the need for
It
acceptance.
do look like her though.
It does make sense. Now,
Pull up Candace Owens, man.
All right.
Pull up.
it makes sense. The need to constantly have to pander to a group of people
Pull up, Lord ass.
makes a whole lot of sense. I can honestly see what happened. I can see what happened. But that's what happens when you make your entire career about loving a group of people who make it extremely clear that they dislike you or anybody that looks like you. But I'm sure she will find a way to try to spin it around and tap dance for the masses. Because the same energy you're getting is the same energy you've been putting out there. It's crazy how
Sassy. Oh, anyway.
We call him sassy.
He didn't he that at the end.
It
with the
was.
finger?
Pull up Candace Owens though. I want to see this face.
Let's see.
You never know, you know. This one. I mean, it's AI at the end of the day. You never know how this shit. Put in Can Dyke always. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Click that one in the middle with the black.
This one.
Yeah. Kind of look like Lord. Yeah, that look like dude.
Bro, that dude look like her. Like it ain't no way getting around that. That is her.
Damn.
I ain't gonna say that is her because I don't know if it is, but that look just like her.
AI did a good job if it did, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but, you know, it's pretty tough.
I don't understand the points. Maybe you guys can help me understand it. What was
Shit,
the point in him
funny?
doing that? Oh, okay. Okay.
Funny and just saying that the same energy you giving, you receiving.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The same energy that she's been putting out there. And it eventually do come back to you. That's why I don't be worried about a lot of people saying a lot of things. The same energy you put into the world and the universe is going to come back to you. Trust and believe it will come back to you. And you're not going to like it when it come back to you.
As a person who, I've slowed down a whole lot on her, consuming her content, but up to maybe a couple years ago, I consumed a whole lot of her content. The absolute majority, well over 50% of her content is about white people. Is going against white people. And what I encourage people to do is for the same smoke that you have for Candace Owens, research Patrice Cullors. All right, so yeah, you guys got anything for that?
No, I thought it was funny. I didn't take offense to it.
I
don't care about it.
I didn't necessarily take offense to it, but it's like I don't.
I guess he thinks that you know what I'm saying? That's a be humble question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
true,
be humble's
true.
right there.
You're right. Be humble. What did you just think it was funny? Did you? I don't know. Like, but I could see that potentially being her because she might have just had shorter hair in the fro when she was younger.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I mean, she definitely looked like one of the guys. That's what, But anyway.
Be humble said, I knew that video would strike a chord with spaces. It didn't. I'm just trying to understand. Understand what's going on. What was the purpose of it?
But I had sent another video, too. Yeah, we passed this Candace Owens shit.
When you get through all this bullshit, go to my question.
Yeah, I sent that one.
All right, let's see.
Why is it so expensive to support black-owned nightlife? Let me say it again. Why does it cost so much money for black folk to go out to have a good time? Friday night, I had a free Friday night. I wanted to go see one of my favorite DJs who was DJing early. I'm a DJ fan. I want to keep track. I want to know what's going on. So I go to this club. Soon as I pulled up, $20 to valet. Why? Nobody was there. You got your own parking lot. Why am I paying $20 to park on your parking lot if I'm spending money in your business? Listen, that's a whole nother subject, right? Here's another one. I get to the door, $20. Nobody's there. I go in, it's like 30 people. $20 to get in. I'm $40 in. I go to the bar. I order me an old fashioned. And guess what? Guess how much it costs? You already guessed it. $20 plus a 20% gratuity and taxes. I'm $25. I'm $65 in before anything happens. I sit at the bar. By the end of the time I was there, another old fashioned and an appetizer. And guess what? I'm over $100. Who can afford to do this several nights a week or even every weekend? Imagine if I was with my wife. Over $200? I don't get it. But here's the funny part. The very next night, one of my white friends had their birthday toast. I went to the bar they were at. Guess what? I get to the place, same style, same everything. Guess what? How much was it to park? $0. They had their own parking lot. There was no valet. I get to the door. Guess how much it cost me to get in? $0. No money. I go to the bar, ordered the same old fashioned. Guess how much it was? $8. $8. Why is a black-owned establishment or a black-owned business, why do we charge our folks so much money? I go out to a regular place to get lamb chops. Guess what? It's $20, $19. Lamb chop appetizer. I go to the black club, $40, $45. For what? I'm trying to understand. Why are we taxing our people so much? Is it really that much more expensive to throw a black party than a white party? I don't get it.
I ain't gonna lie, you hit everything on the nose. I feel like the comment section probably finna get the but you hit all that on the nose. I remember it's this one club down there. I really don't even want to say their name. It make my forehead hurt a little bit, like Voldemort be fucking with Harry. Yeah, I don't want to say their name, but I told them dumbass niggas. I said, bro, it's Tuesday. Now, you telling me you can't come up with a little $20 night, just 20 just boom. No, 40, 60. Wait a minute now. It's empty in here. The fuck you mean? They didn't want to listen. But we gonna see. We gonna see.
Why is it so expensive?
Let's see what the comments are saying. We charge like we're trying to get reparations from each other. Stay the F away from all establishments if you have this attitude. What do you guys think about that one?
I don't agree with her at all.
What do you think, Mo?
That's exactly why I stay away from it. I ain't missing shit. Fuck y'all. Stay on exactly what she said. I'm one of them niggas that stay the fuck away from it. I don't just go, like, because we had that conversation on here plenty of times. Like, we've talked about that plenty of times. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm for to come to your establishment just because you black and I'm black to get half poor, piss poor service, shit to be taxing me out the ass and out the wazoo, no diddy. You feel me? I'm not for to come out here to come to your establishment to spend $500, $600 in one night when I can go to other establishment, the white folks, and spend like $120, $130 with my wife. Like, who is finna do that? Who makes that much money to keep doing this shit? Who are you trying to attract to get here to do this shit? Right. So whatever she said, she's right. That's why I stay the fuck away from it. She's right. She's 100% right. And that's why the motherfuckers go out of business in a half a year. In 6 months, they be out of fucking business. Am I lying? They be out of fucking business because of motherfuckers like her talking about that shit instead of adjusting some shit to make it to where it's reasonable to come to. And food be nasty as hell, too. Be having 20-a-day-old chicken and shit that you be serving people, giving motherfuckers 2 main poison and whatever fuck it's called.
When you say 2 main poison?
2 main, whatever fuck it's called. It's salmonella, whatever fuck you want to call it.
Salmonella?
Yeah, whatever it's called. It's some type of disease you giving motherfuckers, man. But you want somebody to pay for that? Like, no, okay, bet. And that's exactly why y'all ass don't be in business that long. And the motherfucker be up there to my foreclosure. And the white folks come like, what we say? White folk come up in there and buy it on pennies of a dollar. Because you sitting over there trying to tax a motherfucker because y'all trying to be like a lavish like type place when you should just be for everyday working people most of the time.
Well, it don't even be lavish. Like the shit be like still ghetto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the shit still turn out to be ghetto. You would think that the more money a person has to pay, that is going to kind of curtail the clientele that you want there. You know what I mean? But it's still you still get the ratchets, because now the ratchets, you got a whole bunch of scammers, a lot of people that's just again running fraud, and then you got people that is getting money. It's still ratchet. So places. That's why you hit the higher end steakhouses here in Chicago really closed down, where they got to tell you what clothes to wear. Like you go to Capitol Grill. Capitol Grill has a sign on there, you can't wear this. Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
Like,
Popeyes North has it too.
They should, because anybody know Popeyes North? Dude, yeah. Anyway. But
I thought upscale Popeyes.
Upscale Popeyes. Yeah.
Upscale, whatever, Popeyes.
Yeah.
You eat at Papa Do's, it's Popeyes. But it's supposed to kind of curtail the clientele that comes in there. People who kind of have some money, a little bit of class. But these days, money doesn't equate to class.
So I was thinking, let's see. Be Humble says, "Spaces you laugh too hard about a black business closing." Yes, I laugh at it because
if it's gonna be something like this, some foolishness.
Exactly, foolishness. Now I understand the idea of pricing out certain types of people. I'm like from a standpoint of housing. A lot of people have the prices that they have from a housing standpoint, an apartment standpoint, because they're trying to, mitigate the certain types of people, whomever they are. But he said, according to his story, he said $20 to park in your parking lot, and your parking lot is in front of the building. And why?
Ain't nobody there.
And guess what? If a white establishment was charging these same prices, I would not go to that.
I wouldn't go that one either.
Because I'm a part of a nigga that's in a budget. I can't spend all my money. If I'm spending all my money like that, I'm going to be, like I say, in squalor. I'm going to be in poverty with you other motherfuckers. So I can't do that. And people like me can't keep doing that. So it doesn't matter if it's black or white, Hispanic, whatever. You got tacos back there, 3 scoops of meat, motherfucker. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not paying $10 per taco. I'm not going there neither. It's it.
We got an episode called Scoop of Meat. 2 episodes, I think it's a 2.
Yeah, no. You want to give a nigga 3 scoops of meat and you charge a $15 per taco.
Yeah.
I only get a taco. I can't get 2.
And that's exactly how I move with the say 3 scoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I move, because a lot of places they call themselves trying to price out the competition or price out certain types of people, but in reality, it's not good business practices. When people go out, they want to get the best bang for their buck.
Yeah.
I understand that you're a business and you're trying to capitalize on certain things, and maybe you are a business where you've seen that happened. In reality, most people are trying to go out and spend money that's going to work towards them enjoying their night. Yeah. Paying $20 to park is not going to help them enjoy their night.
That'll turn me. I'll go home in a heartbeat. I'm one of them niggas. If I come, bro, I done been to a place where we got to the door. Motherfucker said $20. I grabbed my wife's hand and we went somewhere else. Who is still paying this shit? Like, I don't get it. And then you wonder why you niggas don't got no money for rent and you motherfuckers steady getting evicted. Like, who paying this shit? I don't understand it.
Then he said by the time he got his second old fashioned and his appetizer, he's at $100. And then he said if he was with his wife, it'd be $200. It'll be at least $200, because when they know their man is paying or the man that's with them is paying, they go crazy.
And that's not cool. It's just like you say, and you try to. You try to support black-owned businesses, but motherfucker don't make money like that to be sitting over here just throwing away money like that, just go on a night on the town like that. And you doing that, let's just say you do that 4 nights. Nigga, that's $800 to $1,000 just on your entertainment.
Even if you do it once a week per month. The two of you and obviously not you, Ma, but a man and his woman go out to this one particular black-owned business because they want to support black-owned. No. $800. You're looking at $800 if it's a month they got 5 weekends in it. $1,000.
Yeah. That's why I say up to $1,000 a month.
No, that don't make no. No, people want to go and spend money that's going to help them enjoy their night.
And it's okay. And it's okay for you to spend that type of money. But you come in here because you ran out of money before you get through building the shit, so you opened it real quick. I say, let me get the lamb chops. Oh, we ain't got them yet. Nigga, y'all just opened. How the fuck you ain't got them? Am I lying? Nigga be having, this half of the menu we don't got.
Yeah, they quick to hit you with the we don't got.
You just opened. How do you don't have this? Because you didn't rush with your business plan. You didn't think this through, but you just rushed to open it so you can start getting some money and some money can start flowing through here. But you don't got half of the shit that's on the fucking menu.
And you thought you could weaponize your blackness. Oh, I'm going to say that this is a black-owned business, and I'm going to race guilt people into supporting my business, and I'm going to try to justify my prices because I'm...
You race guilt them. You ain't race guilting me. I'm a crunchy ass nigga from motherfucking Miami. You ain't race guilt. Nah.
When it comes to like spending over $200 and shit at the restaurant, first of all, those are special occasion shits anyway, right?
Facts.
So I'm not doing that, off GP. Like I like to keep my bill, if it's me and my wife going out, it's gonna be under $100. You know what I'm saying? Like just on some regular stuff. Now, if it's special occasion, birthday or some anniversary or something, of course we'll go up. What do you say?
Steak and blowjob day.
Oh my! You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, that boy wildin'.
Yeah, you spend a couple extra dollars because it's that day.
Yeah, but anyway. But I spend upwards $300-$400. That doesn't matter to me. But we're not randomly on a random weekend or 2-3 weekends in a row spending $200. We're just not doing that. That's not even a good financial decision, at least for me.
I think be humble for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me,
what's the question?
Yeah, he say, well, what's the most everyone spends on a night out with the missus or whatever like that. It all depends on kind of what you're doing and what kind of night it is. If it's like a dress up kind of night, we're going to a nice steakhouse, you're going to get about $150 to $200 for a nice steak dinner. But that's not on a regular day basis. Or if you're going to like a rooftop thing, some drinks going to be flowing, we might go hit the taco truck or the little restaurant down on the corner or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not like we're going to sit down and eat. We're going to go get something that's quick that we can eat that we ain't got to tip with.
And we're going to pregame. We already going to have a bottle. Right, so when you already have a bottle, that cuts out how many drinks you buying at the bar. Okay, like of course I'm gonna buy something at the bar because I want to patronize the bar or patronize the establishment. When I came I'm already tipsy coming in this bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So 1, maybe 2 max. She might have a Long Island or some shit, and that's enough for her. And we gonna mingle and get the fuck on and go find something else to go do. We're gonna go to Jewtown and go grab a pub. Can we say Jew? But anyway, I said it again. But that was the name of the town, and we gonna go over there to Maxwell's. We're gonna go to Maxwell's.
Some Gallo burgers or something. You
right?
Go to get a beef quick.
Right.
Restaurant beef.
Something quick. Lawrence's is open 24 hours. Go grab some shrimp.
Yeah, some pizza or something.
Yeah, this is Chicago where I feel like I ain't gotta go to the same restaurant twice.
No, you don't.
Okay, you fuck up with me. Like I don't give. I'm not finna try you again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You fuck up once. If you're black, white, or candy stripe, you fuck up once. I'm not coming back. It just is what it is.
So I don't know if you said your answer. When Be Humble said, "What's the most everyone spent on a night out to eat?" What?
The most I've ever spent?
Yeah,
somewhere in the probably $300 and some dollar range. That's including because I had to we went to Smith and Malinsky.
Oh, I think that's what it most.
And I had to valet. I mean, I didn't have to, but shit, I pulled up valet. It was an anniversary thing, but this isn't just what's today? Like I don't know, February 9th. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing that.
Right. Yeah. The same for me. I think when I went out, if it's a special occasion, I'm planning something out. So it's going out to the restaurant is not going to be the only thing we do. So the most
I spent.
Ooh,
yeah, you got it, boy. You got it. I'm gonna pull motherfucker fucking with you because you got me fucking all the way.
Remind
up.
me not to hang out with you.
This is just a restaurant or just a night out? Y'all went to multiple places.
It don't matter if it was a night out, $1,000 in one. No, fuck hell no.
They must be counting hotel or some shit. You count hotel?
That's what I mean. Like it's something that's planned out.
I got a truck for that.
Well, to me that's a different part of the budget though. That's a different. I'm talking. If we talking about what do you say?
Said I spent the most on a night out was
No, what's the original question? What's
Oh,
the
he
most
said
you guys ever spent on a night out?
night out to eat.
To eat, right? So if we spend on, I'm not spending no rack. I just
Nah, the most
y'all do y'all thing.
it was the same for me when I
Oh, okay. That was that's a special night. That you're not gonna that's a special night when he proposed. That's a special because I spent a decent amount on that day too when I popped the question too. I'm not gonna lie because I went to Smith and Walensky's after, paid for photography, all that stuff.
Well, you gotta. Well, to be fair, was it just
I knew you was gonna say
or was
all
it everybody
cultivate.
else? You know, I mean, because we've all probably taken other people out additionally.
No, I was just me and her.
No, I'm saying like the bills can run up when you bring additional people.
Yeah. We ain't got no dependents like that. He
Right.
ain't home.
I mean,
My dependent
see, he
at home.
paid for the whole
he said he
table,
paid for
so
the
that
whole, okay,
yeah,
so
for-
that's not even just
right.
that's a group of people. Yeah. That's something.
No.
No, I'm saying that
No, I'm thinking
thousand
something in my
makes
head.
sense.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I couldn't spit. I wasn't gonna spit what I was thinking in my head because what I was thinking in my head was like y'all gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, for me it was like somewhere between 180 and 250. Because it was I know for sure because when the one I could say 180 was at Smith and Walensky.
No, I think the most I did, it wasn't Steak 48, was it? It probably was like Steak 48, I think it was. The steakhouse downtown. I think it was Steak.
Which one?
I think it was Steak 48.
48.
If I'm not mistaken. I paid $375.
Yeah, I think I did probably. I want to say 320 or 325 at Smith and Walensky.
Between you and your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I by myself. What?
Smith and Walensky was up there too. They was in the twos. Smith and Walensky was too.
Yeah,
Capitol Grill too. Capitol Grill. I spent some money on Cap.
Capital
I need
Grills.
to hit-
That's a 4. The dollar signs. Capital
Yeah.
Grill's a 4.
Oh yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah,
5.
yeah. That's special occasion. That's anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
To me, anything 4 and above is anniversary type shit, and it's just me and her.
Anytime I'm doing a steakhouse, it's going to be a good steakhouse, not no Longhorn or Texas Roadhouse. It's going to be an anniversary, or it's going to be a birthday, or it's going to be definitely something special. It's not going to, again, it's not going to be a February 10th.
Yeah. What do you say?
So, looking at more of the comments, this one said they are great at hustling, bad at doing business. This one said it ain't them versus us. It's always us versus us. Let's see. This one says because black clubs have higher costs to operate. Black club insurance rates are higher. Black clubs require more security. So the cost gets passed down to the consumers.
And that's true.
But and even if that's true, why would you keep going to open those when those get closed the quickest? Like those going to foreclosure the quickest. So why would you keep going to think to do that?
Money laundering. Niggas are stealing.
You feel me? But even
You know the person that's taking up the money for the valet and giving every single.
even you can't even say that though. Even with that person saying that, a lot of these breakfast and brunch joints be charging an arm and leg for eggs and bacon.
They do. Matter of fact, we went to. We rode past and they've been open for years, but they're owned by white people. You know what I'm saying? But it's this place called Daly's on. Ski is familiar with Daly's. Is on 63rd and Cottage Grove, right? And they redid it. It's nice in there, whatever. But we went breakfast for my wife's birthday. It was just me and my 2 girls. My son didn't even go, and we spent. And I was kind of mad about it because we could have went somewhere a lot cheaper for what we got. For what we got, I felt like it was just. And I only spent like $115, $120
On breakfast?
But this is breakfast, and I felt like for what we got,
That's
nigga.
simple, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Dog, $115 for
Boy,
breakfast?
I was heated. I looked. I said, bro, we could have actually went somewhere, and everything was just a la carte, and I'm just gonna order. I'm gonna order what I want while I'm there. So it's just, but when the bill came, it was just like, this some bullshit.
Man, I'm with you. Man, fuck it.
Yeah. About $115.
Who back up
And
there? Who
what
forget
you know what
all
I
y'all
told us,
assholes,
Ski?
man?
I said, man, we could have went to Valoris's, like, because we normally at family of 5 at Valoris's, we normally spend like $75.
See, and that's what you should have spent, $75. That should have been the absolute max for you and your 2 girls and your wife.
Yeah. And it was like $115. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man. It's
You ain't never coming back here no more.
Definitely ain't never come back and gave you a pretty, because your food was subpar. You know, so.
Now, the second comment that what was it? Stay the F away from all establishments if you have this attitude.
She must be one of them
That
business
one
owners.
Lily said that.
Click on her shit. Let's see
Now,
what she got on private.
Here's my thought, right?
Oh, I see why you said that.
I think this is the example of what I meant when I said, because I don't think she was coming at it from a standpoint of this is a good attitude to have if you're going to be approaching certain business. I think her attitude was, if you're going to have this attitude about a black business, then have this same attitude for white businesses.
Oh, we do.
All right, I just said that.
Yeah, because
And
you're
that's
not
what I mean,
going to MKT me.
But we're coming from a standpoint of price.
Yeah.
But she's coming at this is what I got. She's coming at it from a standpoint of race and skin color.
Right, but if you look at it, okay, a lot of
I
time when women go out, right? So if a woman's going out with, say, a man, she's not even going to pay a fraction of right. That's what I'm saying. But in general, not a fraction of what that man has to come up
Bitch ain't gonna
with.
leave the tip.
Right. So if I ask, you know what I'm saying, we're going out on a date, you know, and I'm not the type of person that's gonna ask you to pay anything, then you don't really feel the effects of that.
You don't feel nothing.
Right.
You're sitting over there pouting your nose.
So if you're not feeling the effects of that, then you really don't. You really shouldn't have much to say.
Shut
right?
the fuck up.
Yeah, definitely shut the fuck up.
Read that. Read Sister Every Day.
Let me go back. Hold on a second, Sister Every Day. My bad. Changing some settings. Sister Every Day said, Big Brother did his big one by taking me to Jay Alexander's.
Oh yeah, I took her and my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was about 2-3 years ago.
Hey, you're not gonna MKT me.
Yeah, we definitely.
You know. Hey, don't do that.
Definitely.
You're not gonna MKT me.
Yeah,
You're not gonna do
if
that.
it ain't got no price, we ain't looking at it.
Don't MKT me.
Don't order nothing that ain't got no price next to it.
I used to say, "What's MKT?" It's market.
Market.
Nigga.
Market.
I forgot what restaurant I went to. I saw it on there. I forget what restaurant it was. It was.
And what came to your mind? She every day say, "Stay away from that." stay away from that.
My thing, if you can't put a price on that,
Yeah.
fuck out of here, man. That's like, you looking for cars. You know what I'm saying? They say call for quote
price.
or call for price. Nah, I'm cool.
Nah, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Did you send us something? I don't think you did.
I don't know. I probably did. Check and see. I probably did though.
Let's see. It was something that we didn't get to that you wanted to. Was it this?
I don't even remember. Go out. Let me see.
Definitely talked about that.
If not, it's cool. We gotta get to these goddamn Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that Melissa Ford? I think that is.
Melissa Ford drive a Honda Accord.
Yeah. Let's see this one. Let's do this one. Wait,
I'm not-
you want to do this one? Nah.
oh no, we didn't talk about this one.
We could.
Okay.
It's funny.
Let's do it.
Telling my homegirl if her man is cheating. And Melissa got mad. I'm telling my man if his wife is cheating. I'm not telling my homegirl if her man is cheating. That's what I said before. I'm consistent.
That's fucked up.
Bro code, not people code.
I've told every one of my female friends, if I see your boyfriend cheating, I'm not telling you. I'm telling you right now. I got in an argument with Toya over it.
Because that's why. If you call yourself a friend, then that's what you should do. You should, care about your friend, not looking like a fucking loser out there with their man cheating on them, and you know,
Will.
and you don't say anything.
That makes you look like a loser.
I'm out here looking like a fucking fool. And
the Will
apparently,
Hill
the guy
morning
I'm with
show.
is not hiding it to the point where you
Philly.
Willie from Philly.
saw it, and you can come and tell me. Yes, I can understand why Toy was pissed off. Like I was pissed off the first time you said it. It's stupid. But you tell your man if you saw his girl out there?
I said I'm not telling my.
What's your thoughts? What y'all think?
I mean, shit. I ain't got no female friends, so shit don't affect me.
It's don't fly you. What about you, Space?
Spaces is the one with the female friends.
No, I don't. I only care if it's people that are close to me. most specifically, if it's my male friends. I really don't have any close female friends. Actually, I lie. I got one.
Let me ask you this, and not sorry to interject, but let's kind of flip it a little bit. Let's do like a family. You know what I'm saying?
Sister or somebody.
Sister or brother.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And I know exactly where he's coming from, why Spaces think. I know exactly where he's coming from. And the reason I think why he said what he said, I don't know him, but the reason why I think he said, 9 times out of 10, women don't go nowhere and ain't gonna do shit. And now this nigga know, oh, I done told my sister or I done told my girlfriend that he's out here cheating or he's out here doing what he's doing. Now she's looking at me because this nigga done said, oh, you can't be friends with that dude no more because this nigga telling what I'm doing. Your guy, if you tell your guy finna do something about that. He's not finna let this shit ride. Women, 9 times out of 10, and I could be wrong. I could be honestly straight up wrong. But 9 times out of 10.
That nigga definitely sitting there and being in there too.
9 times out of 10, women is not gonna do nothing, and now this relationship for to be estranged and all that type of shit.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of how close we are, no matter who it is.
Yeah, it probably will be.
No matter who it is. I know for sure for the people that are closest to me, because I'm thinking about the women in my life in general, right? People that I'm related to. If I saw their significant other out with somebody, I don't know, because it's kind of a tough road. Because in one hand, you'll be like, if you interject yourself into that situation, you will get people out there that say, "Why did you tell me that?"
And that's my point. That's my whole point about why I think what he said.
I think
me personally, I know for sure. I'll say this for sure. The people that are closest to me, if I see their significant out hugged up, holding hands with somebody else, I'm telling.
Boot up.
I'm telling.
Boot up.
Like, hey. Ain't this?
I ain't even doing
FaceTiming.
Because look, I'll look at it like this. If I'm your homie, like we say we are, because I'm only gonna tell homies. All that, I'm only gonna tell brothers, like my friend, because y'all know I don't use that word loosely. So my brothers with my friends and all that stuff, I'm only telling them. Because I know if we're as tight as I think we are, this shit it's not gonna fuck with our relationship and nothing like that. But look, like little sucker ass niggas who are just associates or whatever, nigga, do what you do.
Right.
And I'm handle your business, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
So what if you see two people that's, you know what I'm saying, obviously different genders, right? But you know, they're hanging out. You see your friend that's a female, she's with a guy, but you're not sure of the situation, right? You're not sure. They haven't, kissed or haven't hugged, was real close, but they're together.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying? What do? You
gotta have your proof though. You gotta be.
Right. So who you finna turn into? You finna turn into motherfucking Sherlock Holmes, go following niggas around and right.
No, I'm not doing that. Nah, nigga, you ain't paid me to investigate all this shit. Nigga, you gonna figure it out.
Is niggas out here throwing out like, hey man, I seen your girl at the.
No, I'm not even gonna do that because you don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I'm not gonna do that. Now,
it's a very slippery slope, and you can end up in the barrel of somebody's gun at the other end. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you interject into other people's business, you got to remember that there's also consequences for you. You know what I mean? Because they could also be like, well, you know what? I got this, especially a female. To me, it's almost quite dangerous if you have a female friend and you tell her about what her boyfriend is doing, because a lot of times it comes off as it sounds like a nigga's hating. You know what I'm saying? Right, you're trying to crack at the end of the day anyway. And then B, it's you don't know this nigga and his reaction, and his reaction could go quite overboard.
Mm-hmm.
You did? I mean, for what you might think is overboard, because it might not be overboard for him.
Yeah, and that's why I say, that's why I think he went. That's why Melissa Ford didn't understand the way he was coming from. Mm-hmm. He's thinking on the lines of you. Mm-hmm. When you tell women that, this shit can go totally wrong. But if you tell your bros that, they know that you only trying to look out for them, and they gonna handle this accordingly. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you personally or nothing like that. It's though they know when you tell your bro, you know that your bro just trying to look out for you. Yeah. He don't want you out here being like, looking like you a goddamn fool or something.
Mm-hmm.
Be Humble said, I did a video on my channel where my coworker would ask me if I saw her husband car at the barracks every day. I would see his car there parked in the back, but I never told her I saw his car.
Mind your business.
Right, like what she.
And it's the military. Nigga got access to military weapons. Throw a grenade in your shit because you
take that with you. Throw that with you. Take that with you, my nigga.
Not doing it.
Throw it right in your sunroof. You got the double roof too, don't you? Be humble. I know you got a double roof.
No, man. I think it's even if it's a matter of.
Yeah, it wasn't your place. Yeah, you're right.
My coworker would see. He's your coworker, right? That's not somebody that I imagine it's somebody that you're close to. Mm-hmm. It's just somebody that you're around because of circumstance, because of work. You have no allegiance to this person. So why would you feel obligated to be a spy for her on her husband?
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I told Jay every day about this. Same thing happened to me. I was going to my favorite spot I used to go to all the time, Panda Express. I go to use the bathroom. What do I see in my little eye in the corner, hugged up, booed up? 2 co-workers, nigga, they ain't got nothing to do with each other. Y'all shouldn't even be like 2 married motherfuckers that's not with their husband and their wife. Get what I do? Go use the bathroom, wash my hands, get my food, and go on about my business. Only person I told was my homie Jerry Day because the shit was funny. And he say, I know the nigga. And I keep it moving because it's none of my business, though.
You almost said, we got a new guy. We got a new guy and started asking him. He told her the truth and told her husband who told her. So now you're in the middle of it still.
Why with the new guy?
Because he trying to fuck.
Like what reason do you have?
So wait, y'all get a new guy, and she obviously had to present this to the new guy. Hey,
exactly.
New guy.
Yeah, he want her.
Yeah.
No. He been looking at her. Because otherwise, if you're not looking at her like that, anything like that, why would you interject yourself like that? He's been looking at her because he's like trying to find a way or a crack in the armor. And she said, like, you want to go get drinks one day? I know he did that to you, but we go get some drinks. I got you.
Does that fall under the category of dirty macking?
Definitely.
Hey, man, to each his own. Do it, get it how you live it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still dirty macking. It just is.
Nigga found a chink in the arm and went for it.
Yeah. It's just if it's somebody that's now I try to think of things in reverse. If somebody saw,
he said she was fine.
He said she was fine. It was Be Humble that told.
Right.
He put himself in
Be
the
Humble
other
was the new guy.
Be Humble was the new guy.
Be Humble was the new hire.
Yeah.
Be Humble was like, yeah, this other dude, not me. This other dude.
He said, oh, see, he loved white women too. He said she was a Hawaiian. Be Humble said he loved them white women.
But would you want somebody to tell you whomever it is, somebody that's close to you, somebody that just happened to see it, they have evidence of it? Because like we're approaching from the standpoint of somebody getting specifically involved, right? So if a guy sees his guy's wife out with somebody else, we're talking about it from a standpoint of him interjecting himself and saying to the wife, don't you got a husband? Ain't you supposed to be at home? Don't you got kids and all that stuff? No. Talking about just somebody taking a video, recording a video, because everybody has phones, of them hugged up, cuddling or whatever, and then just send it to his homie.
So would you want somebody to say?
Would you want somebody to tell you?
If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to be mad at you either way. I'm not going to look at our relationship any type of way. I'm not going to look at you wrong. I'm not going to look at that because you might didn't want to get involved. But me, if I see it and I got like concrete proof, I'm telling. If you don't tell, that's cool. I'm not going to look at you crazy. I'm not going to be mad at you or anything like that. But I'm just talking about me. I couldn't, especially if I got the concrete proof and I know without a doubt that it is, I got to tell you. I got to say something. But if you don't, it's still cool. I don't have no hard feelings against you.
What about you, every day? Every day,
Jay?
Yeah, I think it's a case-by-case scenario, how I'm feeling at the time. Right? So I don't know. I think it's because it can cause a strain in the relationship that you have with, your
homie,
friend or, your sibling or whoever it is. So, yeah.
How would it cause a strain, though? It's just like,
because this is their relationship, and anytime you're interjecting into their relationship, okay. Yeah, this is their shit. They might even know that they got some shit going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're interjecting into that, like,
And then now the
That's not none of your business. A lot of times people don't. That's not really they business.
Yeah, and then now the significant other looking at you crazy when you still coming over there.
Right.
Now it's beef between you. Now it's just a whole bunch of mess and drama if you don't want to put yourself in those situations. And then especially if you know that your guy or your homie or whoever it is not going to leave and he's going to stay there. Now it's really fucked up.
And then what if they tell, like, what if they tell, hey, well, such and such sent me this.
Yeah.
Right? And then you bring your goof ass on over there. Right?
So,
and then he has something for your ass. You setting, sometimes, you just don't set yourself up. I'm not saying don't do it. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Careful.
But you got to be mindful of who you doing that with.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it from a standpoint of not interacting with the cheater and the cheatee. Right? You see it. You see it happening. You get your evidence. You send it to whoever it is that you have loyalty to.
What if, and then here's the issue is, okay, yeah, you're the person doing the recording, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Who's to say the motherfucker didn't see you? Not recording, but didn't see you at the establishment. So when she or he or whoever want to show them that, hey, they caught you. Well, we know who to go holler at. We saw you. I just didn't say shit. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, people, like, you got to think about this shit all the way around. So you want to ask yourself, do you want to interject yourself into somebody else's drama? Yep. At the end of the day, this is somebody else's shit.
Okay, continuing to think about it all the way around, right? These people are friends for, let's just, however long, 5 years, right? From year 2 to 5, the person's friend knows that their significant other is cheating. Mm-hmm. Don't say nothing. They don't interject themselves in the situation. And then they find out later on that they're cheating.
Okay.
Like, oh, man, I knew she was, bro. Why didn't you tell me?
Why would you even say that?
But, I am.
Like, why would you?
I imagine at some point it's going to come up.
No, it's not. Mind your fucking business. If you didn't say, you didn't say.
Right. If off the jump you didn't say anything,
keep your mouth closed.
Right. You saw it, and then the significant other person's got spouse, whoever, they get found out, and then you turn around and say, "Man, I knew it. I saw him at the
fuck nigga. You knew what?
Right. What was the point of you even offering that information?"
I'm not disagreeing. I
get it. I get it. It's just, but I just don't think, like, either you're gonna do it or you don't. But later on, you don't offer that. Like, hey, I thought I seen them. For what?
Yeah, I'm on the edge of, if you like we said earlier, be careful. Shoot, cultivate and imperative.
Commit to whatever it is that you're gonna do. So if you're gonna do something and you want to go out there and send videos of people, then commit to it. Just know that you might be dealing with a crazy.
And then also looking at on the other end of it too. I, as a friend, me hanging around somebody on a regular basis and calling them my friend, knowing that I know that their significant other is cheating on them, I would feel some level of guilt. I can't. I don't. As if it's somebody that's close to me, I can't call myself a friend and not tell them that's not happening.
Okay, but that's your thing, though. You're gonna do it, and I don't think people should be mad at you either way, because some people just don't want to get in the middle of a messy situation. Mm-hmm. And that's just what it is. What it is. But if you do, and you that friend, like you say, I wouldn't get mad if you didn't tell me, but I will tell you because like you say, I couldn't just not say anything. What Cultivate say? That little paragraph she wrote?
Yeah. Cultivate. Let's see. I need to go back. Anyway, Cultivate said, a guy at my last job was known for cheating on his girl, and I saw his girl Christmas Eve with another guy. And I could have easily got a kite to Buddy, but nope, I let her cheat back in peace.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Be Humble said they may be in an open relationship. Cultivate said definitely didn't have an open relationship.
Yeah, probably lump her ass up.
Mind your business, Cultivate. You and Space is the same color. Bruises show easy.
Bro, so easy. Probably didn't lump her ass up.
Cultivate said when she saw me, she was nervous as heck.
Because she knew she'd probably get lumped up.
like a baby elephant. trying to walk for the first time.
That shit alone.
All right, man. That's all we got for today. Well, definitely hitting some specific topics next week. You guys got anything for Mesh?
Don't fight over Jordans. Jordans are for everybody. If you want a pair of Jordans, get your pair of Jordans. But Jordans is for everybody.
You want the mop? Get the mop.
Get the mop. We're not fighting over no Jordans. Let them have them.
Yeah. I'm on the same thing as that, man. And first of all, you shouldn't
the proverbial Jordans.
You shouldn't be in the store in line for no Jordans anywhere. If you don't get them on the app, keep your ass working where you at. Or keep doing what you're doing. Save your money for the next pair or whatever. You shouldn't be in the store in line. Because if you at the store in line, that means you have no credit card, you have no bank account. Because if you did, you would be online.
Farm. It's Animal Farm. Sheesh. Wrong link.
So
yeah, it's not a problem, man. We normally I give away Jordans when I'm done with them. Yeah. Don't
I ain't got to that point right there. Because I got homies that wear my size and they'll just probably come and try to see what they want. I ain't got to that point yet, though.
I go ahead and get rid of it. It ain't no problem for me.
I'm sending the link in the chat to the book, to the audiobook Animal Farm.
Boy, these niggas don't read, and they don't want to hear nobody read to them.
You can only lead them to water, right?
Man, if this shit ain't what the fuck is it? Instagram or TikTok, and we ain't doing it in 15 seconds or less. So maybe if they do a TikTok version in 15 seconds or less,
and they'll sit there and look at all 130 of them bitches.
Yep, they will. Sure will.
Yeah, but for who has the attention span, I sent the audiobook. It's just on YouTube of Animal Farm. It's a very interesting read. Very interesting read.
A very interesting listen.
Listen, I'm sorry. You're right. Absolutely. Very interesting listen. Big shouts out to Will Hill. Big shouts out to Will Hill. Make sure you follow him on Will Hill Comedy on IG. This has been another edition of your favorite after church podcast, the KNoWKi podcast. Wear your crown. Build your legacy, Kings. I am your man, Spaces.
I'm your illustrious co-host every day. And that's Shannon Sharp. What you talking about?
Hey, I come by your boy, Ball. Man, be determined, man.